Lisa Valerie Kudrow, born July 30, 1963, is an actress, comedian, writer, and producer from the United States. After appearing in various 1980s television sitcoms, Kudrow rose to international recognition in the 1990s as Phoebe Buffay in the American comedy Friends, for which she received Primetime Emmy and Screen Actors Guild honors. On both Friends and Mad About You, Kudrow played Phoebe's twin sister Ursula. Kudrow has won multiple awards, including a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards, and a Golden Globe Award nomination. Her Friends character was a huge hit during the show's run and was eventually hailed as one of the finest female characters in American television history. Kudrow made her film debut in the cult comedy Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion, 1997, followed by an acclaimed performance in the romantic comedy The Opposite of Sex, 1998, for which she won the New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best Supporting Actress and was nominated for an Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Female. She went on to create, write, and appear in the HBO comedy series The Comeback in 2005, which was revived for a second season 9 years later. For both seasons, Kudrow was nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. In 2007, Kudrow gained critical acclaim for her performance in the film Kablooey, and she also participated in the box office smash P.S. I Love You. She created and acted in the Showtime series Web Therapy, 2011 to 2015, for which she received a Primetime Emmy nomination. She is a producer of the TLC reality show Who Do You Think You Are?, for which she has received 5 Primetime Emmy nominations. Kudrow has also appeared in films such as Analyze This, 1999, Dr. Dolittle 2, 2001, Bandslam, 2008, Hotel for Dogs, 2009, Easy A, 2010, Neighbors, 2014, and its sequel Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising, 2016, The Girl on the Train, 2016, The Boss Baby, 2017, Long Shot, 2019, and Booksmart, 2019. 2019. Her films have earned more than $2 billion globally. Lisa Kudrow early life. Lisa Kudrow was born in Encino, Los Angeles, California, to travel agent Nedra S. née Stern, and physician Lee N. Kudrow, who specialized in headache therapy. Helena Marla, born 1955, is her older sister, and David B. Kudrow, a Santa Monica neurologist, is her older brother, born 1957. Kudrow was reared in a Jewish home of middle-class parents and had a bat mitzvah ceremony. Her ancestors came from Belarus, Germany, Hungary, and Poland, and some of them settled in the Minsk region village of Ilya. David Kudrow, born in Mogilev, Belarus, and Gertrude Farberman were Kudrow's paternal grandparents, born in Ilya, Belarus. Mara Mordeyevich, her paternal great-grandmother, was murdered in Ilya during the Holocaust. Her father's paternal grandmother immigrated to Brooklyn, where he grew up. Kudrow went at Tarzana, California's Portola Middle School. She graduated from Taft High School in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles, which was also attended by NWA members Ice Cube and Eazy-E, as well as actress Robin Wright. Kudrow graduated from Vassar College with a Bachelor of Arts in Biology, wanting to become a headache expert like her medical father. While breaking into acting, Kudrow worked on her father's staff for 8 years, obtaining a research credit on his study on the comparative likelihood of left-handed people suffering cluster headaches. Lisa Kudrow career. 1989 to 1994, early career. She began her comic career as a member of the Groundlings, a Los Angeles improv and sketch comedy school, at the encouragement of her brother's boyhood friend, comic John Lovitz. Cynthia Sigeti, her improv teacher at the Groundlings, has been credited with transforming Kudrow's outlook on acting, calling her the best thing that occurred, on so many levels. Kudrow was a member of the short-lived improv troupe Unexpected Company, along with Conan O'Brien and director Tim Hillman. She was also the sole female member of the Transformers comedy troupe on a regular basis. She had a guest appearance on an episode of the NBC sitcom Cheers. In 1990, she auditioned for Saturday Night Live, but the show chose Julia Sweeney instead. She appeared in 3 episodes of Season 1 of Bob Newhart's sitcom Bob, CBS, 1992-1993, as Kathy Fleischer, a character she portrayed after appearing in the series finale of Newhart's previous series Newhart. Prior to Friends, she starred in at least 2 network pilots, NBC's Just Temporary, also known as Temporarily Yours, in 1989, as Nicole, and CBS, Close Encounters, also known as Matchmaker, in 1990, as a Valley Girl. Kudrow was originally cast as Roz Doyle on Frasier, but the part was recast with Peri Gilpin during the pilot episode's filming. Kudrow stated in 2000 that when rehearsals began, "I knew it wasn't going to work. I could feel it all slipping away, and my worry only made matters worse." Ursula Buffet, the eccentric waitress on the NBC sitcom Mad About You, was her first recurrent television role. Kudrow would repeat the role on the NBC comedy Friends, where she also co-starred as Ursula's twin sister, massage therapist Phoebe Buffet. 1994 to 2004, Friends and Breakthrough. Kudrow was the first member of the Friends ensemble to receive an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series in 1998 for her lead role as Phoebe on Friends, NBC, 1994 to 2004. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, 2005, Kudrow and her Friends co-stars Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox were the highest-paid TV actresses of all time, earning $1 million per episode during the 9th and 10th seasons. During her time on Friends, Kudrow featured in a number of humorous films, including Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, Hanging Up, Marcy X, Dr. Dolittle 2, Analyze This and its sequel Analyze That, as well as tragic films like Wonderland and The Opposite of Sex. During her time on Friends, she also appeared as a guest star on a number of television shows, including The Simpsons, Hope and Gloria, King of the Hill, and hosting Saturday Night Live. 2004 present, post-Friends. Kudrow featured as Valerie Cherish in the one-season HBO comedy The Return, which aired on June 5, 2005, which was about a has-been sitcom star seeking to make a comeback. She was also a co-creator, a writer, and an executive producer. HBO resurrected the series in 2014, 9 years after the first season, for a shortened second season. For her work on the comeback, Kudrow won 2 Emmy nominations for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. Is or Isn't Entertainment is her producing company. Kudrow is the executive producer of the American version of the UK television series Who Do You Think You Are?, which follows celebrities as they trace their ancestors. The first series topics included Kudrow herself, who discovered her great-grandmother was murdered during the Holocaust. On lstudio.com, Kudrow co-created Online Therapy, an improvisational comedic web series. The Improv series, which debuted online in 2008, has received multiple Webby nominations, including one for Kudrow, who plays therapist Fiona Wallace. She provides 3-minute iChat sessions to her patients. A reformatted, half-hour version of the show launched on Showtime in July 2011, before being discontinued after 4 seasons in 2015. Kudrow has appeared as a guest star on several television shows, including Cougar Town, BoJack Horseman, Angie Tribeca, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and Scandal. Following Friends, Kudrow appeared in a number of comedy films, including Happy Endings, Hotel for Dogs, Easy A, Neighbors and its sequel, Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising, Long Shot, and Booksmart. She also co-starred in the thriller film The Girl on the Train and the romantic drama picture P.S. I Love You. In 2020, Kudrow appears as Hypatia of Alexandria in The Good Places Season 4 Episode 12, Patty, and as Maggie Naird in the Netflix comedy series Space Force. She is presently an executive producer of the syndicated game show 25 Words or Less, together with Mary McCormick. On occasion, Kudrow herself is one of the 2 celebrity guests playing with a contestant on the show. Lisa Kudrow personal life. Kudrow married French advertising executive Michel Stern on May 27, 1995. Julian Murray Stern is their son. Friends' 4th season featured Kudrow's character, Phoebe, having triplets as a surrogate mother for her younger half-brother Frank, Giovanni Ribisi, and his wife Alice, Deborah Jo Rupp. During an interview with Marc Maron in 2019, Kudrow confessed that she suffered from body dysmorphic disorder while working on the program.